gather with me into the field of sacred ground of sovereignty. Travel to that space in whatever way opens. And as you move closer and closer to our sacred circle, you begin to feel the peace, the joy, the clarity that we have created in that space. And your path leads you to a beautiful grove within trees, large enough to hold all of us who have gathered in circle at this time. There may be sisters that you have seen and know, others faces that seem new, but we are all connected, heart to heart, solar plexus to solar plexus, rooted within Gaia, standing firm together, flowing with that power of creation, of sensations, language of the imagination and of the senses. Sword of Sophia by our side. We have gathered for a specific purpose, so find yourself in the circle. It may be that you sit on rocks or logs. You might sit right on the grass itself. And as we look around with one another, we see in the eyes we are ready to travel. We are ready to travel. Mother Gaia is there. Her golden dragons are there. Spiritual sisters who've been gathering over the last 20 years, helping us in our mission are there. We are going to go back in time because we know atrocities have occurred that have trapped those in female bodies and therefore allowed crippling of our families. And we are in this moment saying no more. And in saying no more, we will be shown cause. Why are we shown cause? Not to just know it is there, but to remove it. So you may want to close your eyes. You can lie or sit and travel so comfortably, safely, not just guarded, but in secured channels. Move us back in time to the count of 3. We are going to go and acknowledge the witch hunt era. Just back in time. 1, farther and farther back. 2. Never getting lost, totally guided to the count of 3. And as you allow yourself to move down onto the planet, noticing where you land. We are here only as observers, even though we might be observing our own selves or our family lineage. We are from the future and we are observers. And we each will see a portion, a part of that witch hunt destructive energy. How women turned on women, children turned on mothers, husbands were entrapped. The fury of those in charge calling the shots, stirring up the populace until there was such a violent environment, a hateful environment Total chaos, confusion, and hate. You see the fires burning with the stakes of the women. You see the torture chambers used to extract confessions, breaking bones, pulling apart limbs. You see the drowning being done as a way of proving which energy. You see the dungeons in which they are kept, the atrocities of their jail cells, the deprivations that they are made to endure. And it's a representation of the same situation many times over in many places. And as soon as we get it, as soon as you see it, as soon as you know it has happened and is happening, we call to all those in spirit to say, freeze, frame the energy, stop the energy from growing, stop this plant from producing more, because we see it and we now have the message. Everything is frozen in time. And then we turn to that spiritual team of guides with the assignment to empower women's authority. There is Gaia in her golden dragons. There are spiritual sisters surrounding, and we move together back in time to experience the situation, the communities, the villages, when they lived as was intended. We move back there to the count of 3, protected, aware, looking for as it was intended. 1, 2, 3. Find yourself as witnesses looking into those villages, those communities, those families. The women's values to benefit all are the center fire. They have designed programs and policies and actions and gardens so that there is benefit for all. They have held those plans within themselves, within their circle of sisters, drawing up energy from Mother Earth. And those souls in male bodysuits say, we'll make it happen. We know how to bring our heart strength, our muscle strength, and make it happen. We're with you. And you see the result. The joy, the respect, the lightness, the beauty, the abundance everywhere. And we say to the women, can we gather with you in your sacred space, in your circle space? We are come from the future and we have something for you. They look at us and they welcome us and they say, of course, you are welcome here. And we travel with them to their sacred circle, where they have gathered many times, dreaming the vision for this beautiful community and family environment. Look around, we sit together, and we say to them, you have done such an amazing job in this mission assignment of creating a culture in which everyone benefited, in which everyone is respected, in which everyone thrives and lives together. We just want to acknowledge you for that. But we are here with a voice of warning and invitation. Your ability to keep this village and this community and these families safe has been removed from you. And you see them look at each other like, what? We say to them, your power center of the solar plexus, where the sword of Sophia resides, that sword that says, no, we will not allow energies to dominate, control, and disrupt and take away our good. No, that has been unplugged. And you're going to need it. And they look at each other and they look at us. I say, you have the ability to sense energies at the very subtle level, way before they're in your village. You have the ability to sense the energy of control, domination that will destroy you as women in order to control your villages and your family. We are here to return it to you. And they examine and they go like, you're right. It's gone. So we bring in all of those sisters of spirit. We bring in the power of the dragons, of Mother Gaia. And we bow as a ceremony is created. And each of the women in that long ago circle has that power restored, like plugging in a software program, power restored. Touch each one of them. Touch each one of them. You may see that sword appear, a cloak cover them. They are now restored to the mission as it was intended. They are humbled and they are grateful as we are grateful. And then one of them in the group says, I can sense something is off. And the others in their imagination go out and they also begin to pick up the vibrations of energies that would destroy their village, the energies coming toward their village. Now they are activated in authority and they stand together as we stand with them. And we thrust that sword of Sophia into the heavens and we say, not in our village and not on our planet. We hold that with them until the energies of outside domination are neutralized, contained, and removed back to their home of origin, never to come out again. And we breathe together. And we say to them, we need you as ancestors bringing forth this gift. We need you. In the times before what became known as witch hunts, travel with us. They travel with us forward in time, forward in time, forward in time to villages in various places on the planet in which women have designed, men have brought heart strength to create. These villages, these communities, these families are thriving. But we know there is a decree that is going to come out through church channels as righteous, meaning women have given their souls to Satan. They are witches. If they can heal, they are witches. If they can change, they are witches. And that decree is waiting to be activated. But now these villages and these women know what they will do and have the power and authority. So as soon as they feel that edict, as soon as they feel the vibrations coming toward them, they immediately surround their family, their villages. That guardian circle is in place. And they say, sword to heaven, to the PTO, not allowed, not in our family, not in our village, not in our communities, not on our planet. You can see in your imagination those who had been holding those edicts, those who were ready to brainwash and whip up and stir, are immediately neutralized. Their energy is brought into themselves like the tentacles of an octopus brought back into a center of point, contained. The PTO removes every particle, every atom, every quanta. That pattern is gone. Notice the calm that remains. Notice the joy that remains. Notice the fires are gone. The drowning ponds are gone. The jails are gone, dissolved, dismantled, removed in a snap of a finger. And what opens is a totally multiple faceted reality that moves forward in time. As it moves forward, all taint of witch hunt dissolved, all power given to domination removed back to its home of origin. Comes forward to 2021, and we anchor that reality here in our day, throughout our world, throughout all communities, and we say no more to domination, control, violence at women. And whatever has to be brought together in those heavens beyond us to take action on that decree is done. We so decree, and now place it in the hands of good. And good dissolves what seemed impossible and opens doors to that which is eternally true. And sense the power and the network of women, souls in female bodies, that network becoming energized, alive, expanded, instantly connecting with one another. A thought of what has diminished, destroyed, immediate response is not in our world, remove it. We see a pattern that has been manifesting in today's world, and we call in PTO and say, not acceptable, remove it. And that is our decree from this moment forward. Feel the connection you have in that network. Know that you are encouraged to empower it, to communicate with those sisters, to know your place in the plan, to be supported by them and they by you. This is a growing network based on law, based on mission, based on clarity. And when you are ready, bring yourself back to your moment in time. We give thanks for all who are working with us, who have helped open doors for us. And we lay our blessings here on our planet in Gaia. in the sun. And it is so.